Eduardo, I'm at St. Marlo and I want to go through the rest of the project, most importantly the lighting portion of the project. This is the garage. That white pipe is where the irrigation wire is already coming into the garage, which you can see right here. I can wiggle this around and move it around. So I was thinking if we drilled a hole very close to this, then we can maybe right up here or right next to it we can bring the lighting wire in. We're only going to need one wire to come in through the wall. The homeowner is going to be home all day tomorrow, so he said if you just knock on the door he'll let you into the garage and we can use that wire. Right here is a 200 watt lighting transformer, which ideally I'd like to put right on the inside of this wall in the garage. So there's 16 total lights on this project. Each light is marked with a purple flag. So there's 16 flags throughout the front of the property and a little bit on the side, mostly throughout the whole front yard of the property. So as soon as we come out of the garage, right in this first bed, I have a light at each of these flags. There's 5 lights in this bed, and sorry about that. And right here is where we talked about in the paver walkway, this area, being able to pull up this one row of square pavers to run a wire from this bed. So the wire starts at the garage, routes to each light. At each light, we can just put a loop of wire, one little, let's see, loop of wire, and I can cut that wire next week and actually put in the light, because I had to order 14 out of the 16 of them. So they probably won't come in till Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. We can route that main wire right through this square of pavers and into this bed. There's actually nothing on this surface, so I have to get them beyond this retaining wall. A lot of these caps are loose. This one right here is loose. There's a couple of them here that are loose, so we can find a little spot to put the wire in, but there's one on this tree, and you can see that all of them have purple flags. So every single, sorry it's hot out, every single light is marked. But basically, sorry, one on that tree, one on this little evergreen tree, I have 2 on this large cedar tree. Both of the purple flags are down there, one on the corner. So anyway, find the purple flags. There's 16 of them. 14 of them are in the ground. 2 of them are the tricky lights. They're the 2 lights for these 2 tall front columns here and here. So here's what I have for these lights. We had talked about maybe running the wire through this gutter, but the problem was we don't know where these gutters come out. If you're able to find out, maybe putting a little bit of water down here, I'm not sure. If not, I think an easier way to route the wire without having to go through the gutter would be to come up the side. Right where these stairs meet the brick, I'm thinking of coming right up alongside the wall here. I don't think that there's any problem with us running this wire right where the brick meets the stair and just keep routing it up until we get to the top stair. At the top stair, I think the best thing to do would be to run that wire right up underneath the cap of this stair. Once we get underneath the cap, we can route the wire the back side of this column, the part that faces the entry door of the house. Run that wire up the back side of the column. It's okay if it's visible. There's not much I can do about that to make it invisible. The only way to make that wire hidden completely is to go in right through this gutter. This gutter is possible. So if you're able to find the outlet, and you're able to run something through it, then let's do that. If not, we'll run it up under the stairs. That'll be fine. So this light in particular will come with a special bracket. I have 2 of these. These brackets mount this way, right here on the stone. So you'll open this bracket up. It's got 3 screw holes. We'll have to drill into the stone in the center of this column, and that'll allow this light to screw in to that bracket and mount it and face up these columns. So I have 1 bracket and 1 light that I went ahead and bought already because I knew this was going to be the trickier part of the installation, and that is what we will need to do for the lighting. A couple other little minor details is we're probably going to need to get about a 1/4 pallet of sod to replace this. You can get that at GLM, maybe just get a 1/2 pallet just to replace where the tire marks go. This path is looking great. We do only need to make it 5 feet wide. Don't forget to bring some boulders from the shop. We're going to need to do boulders here to shore this up and to make it decorative. We really don't have to do anything in here along the house. Those boulders that I was spraying out the first day were just kind of my idea. But I would like to see this area get elevated right at the back where the old patio meets the gutter. And if I could build some boulders up here and create a more level area in this area, that would be great. And then when I'm done, I think I need to mulch it. He has the large pine bark nuggets. I just need to mulch this area. So it looks to be about 4 yards of those pine bark nuggets. But if we go ahead and get a pallet of sod instead of a half pallet, we can run it in the extra that we need to cover for this pathway. I have 4 pallets of pavers coming. So that is, and the countertop, the faucet, of course, doing that countertop thing. The homeowner is going to be home all day tomorrow. If it takes longer than that, 2 days to wrap it up, I understand. And that's the job here at St. Marlo. Thank you.